In Bright Ridge Town, every window wore a question lantern. The lanterns glowed whenever someone asked a real, curious question. Giant Kip, a cinnamon-colored capybara inventor, polished them for the Festival of Bright Answers. His friends Ada the blue axolotl and Peep the purple moth helped. Then Mayor Maple unveiled a sparkling answer-o-matic. "Why wonder," she said, "when this machine can answer everything instantly?" Kip's whiskers tingled. Kip leaned toward the enormous green button. "What happens if I ask it a question it cannot answer?" Click! The machine hiccuped, spun, and sucked every question out of town. Why, how, when, and what if flew upward as glowing punctuation. Books lost their titles. Children forgot what they wanted to discover. The answer-o-matic rolled away, rounder and louder, while one tiny question mark fluttered into Kip's pocket. The escaped questions became a shining flock and sailed beyond the rooftops. One dropped a folded map. It pointed across the whispering dunes to the Library of Lost Questions, hidden inside an upside-down lighthouse. Kip built a giant paper glider from festival posters. Ada held the compass. Peep beat the wind with 4 brave wings, and Kip ran 3 enormous steps. Whoosh! The friends lifted over Bright Ridge and chased the glittering trail. The whispering dunes erased every line on their map. Ahead, the path vanished too. Kip tried guessing, but the glider circled. Then, Ada noticed a stone appearing whenever Peep asked something. "Which shadow points east?" A silver step rose. "What sound is the lighthouse making?" Another appeared. They crossed by asking small, useful questions. Kip smiled. A question did not have to be grand to move them forward. Inside the upside-down lighthouse, staircases curled above the ceiling. Jars held why, how, and what if. At the center, the answer-o-matic roared as a question vacuum. It offered instant answer cards, but each locked another door. Orla the owl whispered, "It grows when people pretend they already know." Kip reached for a card, then stopped. Kip tried giving the machine facts, but it only grew. Ada asked, "What if we do not need an answer yet?" Peep asked, "What are you afraid not to know?" Kip's giant paws became still. "I am afraid everyone will think a good inventor must know everything," he admitted. The lighthouse chimed. His honest question mark shone inside his pocket. Could not knowing be where inventing begins? A golden key appeared. Kip turned the key. The jars burst, releasing questions like comets. The friends taught the machine a new rhythm. Ask, wonder, explore. It began sorting questions into paths and experiments. Kip steered the glider through the sparkling storm, while Ada guided the compass and Peep carried the smallest questions. Behind them, the lighthouse turned gently right side up. Back in Bright Ridge, the Festival of Bright Answers became the Wonder Fair. At one stall, children tested which paper wings flew farthest. At another, they watched roots grow toward water. Some questions found answers. Others became tomorrow's experiments. The lanterns glowed brighter than ever because nobody was pretending. Giant Kip built a question garden where every new idea began as a seed-shaped sign that said, "Let us find out." Mayor Maple gave Kip a tiny golden question mark for his overalls. Whenever he felt unsure, he touched it and said, "I do not know yet." Ada called those 3 words a door. Peep called them wings. Kip called them the beginning of a wonderful plan. And in Bright Ridge Town, children learned that curiosity is courage. Good questions do not make us smaller. They help our minds grow big enough to explore. The end.